The buzz is growing for Arafan Diane. Arafan Diane. How do I pronounce this? Can you tell me?
I'm pretty sure it's Arfan John.
Arafan John. Let's restart.
Arfan John.
Actually, let's not restart that. That
Yeah,
was a nice,
Arfan John, our good
nice
Fran
recovery from
John.
you. Arafan John is the number one player in the class of 2026. 7-footer playing with Iowa United in Iowa from Des Moines. And a lot of schools want him. We've covered him on the channel. Very, very good. But in the latest Jamie Shaw update with On3, Jamie reports that he's been told that Houston is constantly named with John, but also that UConn, Illinois, and Arkansas are working hard to position themselves in this recruitment. Kentucky, Washington, Indiana, Iowa, and others have also offered. Just sort of a sense of, okay, who's hearing from who here? But Houston, UConn, Illinois, Arkansas may be putting the most resources into this, and then Kentucky, Indiana, as well, and Iowa, since he is a state of Iowa kid, very much trying to get involved with Arafan John. For what it's worth, I mentioned that there's a lot of buzz growing because there is a lot of buzz growing. One of my most viewed NBA draft scouting accounts is Ben Pfeiffer, BJPF underscore on Twitter, and he will put a lot of film up. He will write articles. He has his own full tracked spreadsheet every single year, database of how he grades prospects. And this is a tweet from Ben yesterday, Cart. Arfan John is the best youth post player I've ever evaluated on tape. And the numbers reflect that. He has synergy numbers that compare to notable names in their final AAU season for post ups and passes. And if you look at this database here, Arfan is like off the charts good from a points per possession perspective in what he's doing on the AAU circuit right now. First off, does any of that track for you? Like best post player in a really long time? Yes or no?
Slightly, slightly,
Really?
it kind of does. Only because of this, because you pointed out how he grades off the chart for post scoring and passing. Just like complete eye tests, like when I was on the original Arfon video, one of the things that stuck out to me right away, and a lot of it was with his I think it's Iowa United on the 3SB circuit. He has some really good passing out of the post. Like his ability to see the double team coming from the top of the key. He had a couple clips where like he would spin baseline or pivot baseline and throw one of them like whip hammer passes to the corner. He was able to dump it off to the other block to the dunker spot. And if you didn't send the double, he had soft touch around the hoop. He had the left hand, he had the right hand, he had the hook shot. He tried to show a little bit of stretching the floor a bit, and doesn't look completely broken from a jump shot standpoint. I guess. I don't think it is the craziest thing to say. Truly, I think that some of the skill set for Arfan, I think is one that I think would grade actually analytically off the charts. To Ben's point.
Yeah, he's so skilled. I mean, the jumper is still developing, but it goes in. He just the passing at his size at 7'1" is like unprecedented at the
And,
prep level, I feel like.
yeah, and not to cut you off, like the passing instincts too
Yeah.
is something that it's just like we watch college basketball all the time. There are still players that will piss down their leg expeditiously when they see a double team, a dig, or anything like that. Him having the ability to process at a high level where the digs and where the doubles are coming from and be able to find open shooters, swing passes, and decide what he wants to do, quick decision making in the post, whether to score or pass is something you don't necessarily see at that level.
This video is brought to you by NBA 2K Labs or maybe college football labs because the people behind 2K Labs have just built something awesome. CFBLabs.com has everything you need to play college football 26 even better. Cart, you've been playing the game, right?
I have been, but I'm behind the eight ball, Gregory. There's a lot of people out there who got a little bit of edge on me, but the good folks over at 2K Labs got me covered. They got the playbooks I need, the plays, the head-to-head coaches, knowing some teams. Obviously, way too many college football teams. I need the inside edge here, and they got all different types of things to help me get that edge.
Yeah, I jumped in and started playing Road to Glory over the weekend, and I ended up like a two-star recruit that did not get one snap in season one because I chose the wrong school with the wrong roster that was way too loaded. Had I known that CFBLabs.com exists, I would have made a much more wise decision in my Road to Glory mode. They've got teams, playbooks, coaches, team comparison tools. You can literally see every single play in the game, every player in the game, their rating, what they're good at, all in one consolidated place online to help you make the right choices and win more games in college football 26. CFBLabs.com. Go check it out. Yeah. Yeah. He's just freakish. And he is a kid too. Truly, he's only played basketball for 5 years. A lot of these kids grew up playing it since they were a toddler. And I mean, this is all still relatively new to him, and he's already this good. The idea that like 2, 3 years down the line, he could be even, I don't know, two more leaps ahead of where he is right now should excite anybody in basketball, college, or beyond. Out of the schools I mentioned, his recruitment, schools to watch include UConn, Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas, Kentucky. Rather than talk like where do we think he's going to go, I feel like it's way too early for that with how this recruitment's going. But is there a school name that you would like to see him go to?
I think he need like just in general, I think he needs to go to a school that one would prioritize getting him post touches and to also let him like take advantage of his best assets, which I do think he can really pass the ball, which I think you know where I'm leaning on this one, Gregory.
Which is where?
I
Kentucky?
think he I think he looked good in the Mark Pope offense. But they're
Yeah.
also after other bigs, that's the thing. And I think he's the type of player that you could really you get him in the front court as a college team, as a college coach, and your front court's locked down, in my opinion. Like that, I think from day one you have a front court star, damn near. So there's some other places that I think could obviously be beneficial to his services. Um, I will ask you this: were there any quotes from him? I would love to know like what he's got going on here. Like, is he like watching and seeing like, oh, you look at just I'm throwing out random schools, Duke. Like they got Malawak Malawash to the league. You throw in like Coach Cal has had success with, the Karl Anthony Towns of the worlds and things like that. Like I wonder what the mindset is with him in this recruiting.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, I don't think he's talking much, or at least there aren't any new updates there. Of the five I mentioned, I keep going back to like UConn, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas.
Oh, UConn, he would be great for UConn.
He'd be great for UConn with all the stuff Hurley likes to run, using the bigs like on the move as screeners and passers. But like, is Ryby still there? Be weird for him to come when Ryby's like about to have a breakout year,
Yeah, I think it'd be very maybe it's dependent on if Robbie is there
and he should be there.
or Hurley does the Hurley thing again.
I mean, just looking
Right, like
situationally,
it's like a Sonogo Klingon situation.
yeah, but I wouldn't want that for John. I would want him doing something quicker. I don't want to see him go to Arkansas. Don't pair with Calipari. I would be afraid he wouldn't even get to show off the passing stuff that we want in a Calipari offense. Indiana, I don't know. Like I just don't know. I got to see a year of Darren DeVries first, probably. Illinois intrigues me because timing wise, Tomovicic could still be there, but if he was or was not, like Tomovicic is a pretty good passer as a center. You could use him similarly,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I don't know. Like
Yeah,
of this list though, isn't Kentucky the right timeline too? Like JQ goes lotto, and then you go right in and start at center right away.
yeah. That well, is Brandon Garrison and Malachi Moreno there?
Respectfully, Arafan wouldn't have to worry about those two.
Mark Hope doesn't recruit. You don't have to worry about transfer portal. He won't recruit over you.
I guess so. I guess so. We'll see.